Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your girl Lo coming back at you with another urban legend, separating fact from fiction. This is my last one of the night, but if you want me to do a story on your urban legend, you want to find out fact from fiction, let me know down in the comments below. We'll see if we can get a video up for you. All right, so now this one intrigues me because I'm actually a babysitter during the day. So I do my videos at night. I do about 2 to 4 videos a night, maybe more. So let's jump right into this. This is called The Babysitter and the Man Upstairs. Now, when using 2 different sites, I want to use Wikipedia for this one, and I want to use this site. It's called Urban Legends. .about.com. So let's get into this. A married couple were going out for the evening and called in a teenage babysitter to take care of their three children. When she arrived, they told her they probably wouldn't be back until late and that the kids were already asleep, so she didn't need to disturb them. The babysitter starts doing her homework while awaiting a call from her boyfriend. After a while, the phone rings. She answers it, but hears no one on the other end. Just silence. And then whoever it is hangs up. After a few more minutes, the phone rings again. She answers, and this time there's a man on the line who says in a chilling voice, "Have you checked the children?" Click. Now this one is kind of, it's not creepy, but it creeps me out a little bit. Let's keep reading so we can get to Wikipedia. At first she thinks it might have been the father calling to check up and he got interrupted. So she decides to ignore it. She goes back to her homework. Then the phone rings again. "Have you checked the children?" says the creepy voice on the other end. "Mr. Murphy?" she asks, but the caller hangs up. She decides to phone the restaurant where the parents said they would be dining, but when she asks for Mr. Murphy, she is told that he and his wife had left the restaurant 45 minutes earlier. So she calls the police and reports the stranger has been calling her and hanging up. "Has he threatened you?" the dispatcher asks. She says no. "While there's nothing we can really do about it, you could try reporting the prank caller to the phone company." A few minutes go by. She gets another call. Why haven't you checked the children?" the voice asks. "Who is this?" she asks, but he hangs up again. She dials 911 again and says, "I'm scared. I know he's out there. He's watching me." "Have you seen him?" the dispatcher says. She says no. "Well, there isn't much we can do about it," the dispatcher says. The babysitter goes into panic mode and pleads with him to help her. Now, it'll be okay," he says. "Give me your number and street address. And if you can keep this guy on the phone for at least a minute, we'll try and trace the call." "What is your name? What was your name again?" "Linda." "Okay, Linda, if he calls back, we'll do our best to trace the call. But just keep calm. Can you do that for me?" Yes, she hangs up. She decides to turn the lights down so she can see if anyone's outside, and that's when she gets another call. "It's me," the familiar voice says. "Why did you turn the lights down? Can you see me?" she asks, panicking. "Yes," he says after a long pause. "Look, you've scared me," she says. "I'm shaken. Are you happy? Is that what you wanted?" "No." "Then what do you want?" she asks. Another long pause. "Your blood all over me." Wow. She slams the phone down, terrified. Almost immediately, it rings again. "Leave me alone," she screams, but it's the dispatcher calling her back. His voice is urgent. "Linda, we've traced the call. It's coming from another room inside the house. Get out now." She tears to the front door, attempting to unlock it and dash outside, only to find the chain at the top is still latched. In the time it takes her to unhook it, she sees a door open to the top stairs. Light streams from the children's bedroom, revealing the profile of a man standing just inside. She finally gets the door open, bursts outside, only to find a cop standing on the doorstep with his gun drawn. At this point, she's safe, but when they capture the intruder and drag him downstairs in handcuffs, she sees he is covered in blood. Come to find out, all 3 children have been murdered. Now, this one actually is a crazy. There's also a video that was made when a stranger calls, and there was a remake in 2006 by the same title. So it's kind of a creepy scenario when you have okay, that's Wikipedia. Was Wicca? I want to use Wicca. I found a lot of information about the Slender Man on Wicca, so I want to use Wicca. But there's a lot of. This story also combines with another story that I'm going to do. When I do it, check it out. I'll put the link in and let you know. Okay, we're going to use Wikipedia because I'm not seeing it on Wicca. So we're going to use Wikipedia. Now, what I do is I'm a skeptic of certain legends. I pick out fact from fiction. I like to take each urban legend and just pick at it and see what I can find. Some urban legends that I do share with you, like the Slender Man, was very interesting, and I was very excited to do that one because I didn't know much about the Slender Man. So, now, in Wikipedia, we just read the legend of it. The crime on this urban legend is based in 1950. On the evening of March 18th, 1950, 13-year-old Jeanette Crestman was babysitting 3-year-old Gregory Romack at his home in Columbia, Missouri. After she put the toddler to bed and before his parents returned, around 1:30, an intruder shattered the window and attacked her in the Romack's living room. Although a garden hose left outside was used to break the window, police said the furniture and light fixtures near the window were totally undisturbed, making it impossible that he entered that way. At 10:35, Officer Roy McCorn received a during phone call. A girl was screaming hysterically on the other end. McCowan heard the words, "Come quick." The connection, however, broke off before the girl could identify herself. At the late hour, the test board at the telephone company was not staffed, and the call couldn't be traced. At around 1:35 p.m., the Romacks returned home to find the front blinds open and the porch light illuminated. Both the front and back doors were unlocked, and a side window was broken. Chrisman lay in a pool of blood on a shag rug by the family piano. In the attack, she was hit in the head with a blunt object, raped and strangled with an iron cord. Several small puncture wounds on her head were consistent with that of a mechanical pencil, an item often carried by a close friend of the Romacks, Robert Muller. He had met Chrisman several times, and according to court documents, expressed admiration for Chrisman's figure and her mature development, and expressed the opinion that she was a virgin. Miss Romack told the police that she thought Mueller had made unwelcome advances toward Chrisman in the past. The prime suspect, 27-year-old Robert Mueller, was never charged, passed a lie detector test, and eventually sued the sheriff and others for holding him illegally. He lived on West Worley, less than half a mile from the Chrisman murder. The crime remains unsolved. So that is basically the origins of the babysitter. So there you have it. It was the babysitter is a true story. It's just not the children. Instead of the children being murdered, and then the phone calls. Actually, she was murdered. The babysitter was murdered at the age of 13 by rape and strangulation. So actually, that one was easy to depict and get out of here. So let me know your comments. Leave comments below. Tell me what you think. And tomorrow we're going to start off with actually White Death. So the urban legend White Death. So check that out tomorrow. It is now 12:30. On my way, getting ready for bed. So I will talk to y'all soon. God bless. Have a good night. Peace.